an important part of the project was communication and interaction, not only with senior management, but also with academics and researchers. One way in which we made contact with all these groups was through the project blog, which can be found at rcsproject.wordpress.com. Our posts covered all areas of scholarly communication, but with a focus on open access. We shared information on a variety of initiatives and posted news items and our own thoughts on ongoing scholarly communication issues. Over the lifetime of the blog, we've had over 8,000 page views and quite a few comments as well. On the blog, you can also find our OA Answers, which are a series of statements about open access and scholarly communication with relevant citations. One of the things preventing the widespread adoption of open access and other changes to the scholarly communication system is a lack of knowledge. These statements help to inform those interested in open access, and evidence, links to external resources, allow readers to find out more and come to their own conclusions. An additional resource that we provided was the Scholarly Communications Action Handbook. This was created by a team led by Curtis and Cartwright Consulting on behalf of the JISC Scholarly Communications Working Group. This site provides suggested actions for researchers, research managers, senior managers, and support staff in order for them to support a sustainable scholarly communication environment while embracing positive changes. We maintain the site throughout the project, updating it when necessary and promoting it to relevant stakeholders whenever possible. One of the most interesting and informative parts of the project for me was the study we did on chemists and economists' knowledge, belief, and behaviors surrounding open access. We were interested in their knowledge of repositories and funder and institutional mandates, and we also wanted to know why they were or were not making their work open access, and what would encourage them to make their work open access in the future. So we created an online survey and sent it to over 700 chemists and economists at 11 institutions. We had about 130 responses, giving us a total response rate of almost 18%. And we had some consultants working on the follow-up from this survey, as well as other projects. We had 4 consultancy projects in total. We had Steve Davies working on analysis of the data from the Chemists and Economists survey, and there were definitely some interesting findings. From our survey, it seems that academics were mostly unaware of funder and institutional mandates. They are also motivated to make their work open access by mostly altruistic reasons, improving access and public benefit. But chemists, more specifically, also made their work open access for personal reasons, getting their work out more quickly and getting publicity for their work, and also getting professional recognition. Reasons academics gave for not making their work open access tended to focus on the quality of the publication. Both chemists and economists strongly state that they need to publish in high-impact journals, and that they're concerned about the cost of open access as well. Concerns about the peer review process for open access journals also figures strongly, especially for chemists. And of course, the full report can be downloaded from our website. We had another consultant, Seb Schmoller, and his associates trying to add to our understanding of why academics are not making their work open access. This was done through contact and interviews with chemists and economists, the same ones that we surveyed earlier. Again, you can find the full report on our website. A third consultant, Sarah Currier, completed a project on open science and citizen science. Interviews with UK-based open science and citizen science practitioners and advocates were filmed. The project focused on exploring the benefits, the barriers, and the risks, and strategic and funding recommendations for open science were also made. Video clips from the interviews and a full report are also online. The fourth project was completed by consultants Duke and Jordan. They investigated social networking sites and their role in scholarly communications. They found that awareness of such sites were generally low, and those that use the sites did not use them heavily. They concluded that these sites presently have only a minor impact on scholarly communications. This study also found that there is a general unawareness about open access, and most did not report being encouraged in any way to make their work available in their institutional repository. Again, the full report is online. These consultancy projects allowed us to delve deeper into some of the aspects of scholarly communication and really resulted in some interesting findings.